So this is the other demo I wanted to show you today. And let me close these old leftover pages. All right, this one is reversing Flare Bear. This is from the Flare-On Capture the Flag contest from Mandiant. And so they do this every year. They make these things. You get to learn how to reverse engineer things. So the first thing we're going to do is run JADX GUI, which we've used before, and analyze flarebear.apk. I might already have it in my downloads folder. Let's see. Do I have Flare? I do have flarebear.apk, but that's cache. There it is, flarebear.apk. Okay. So you can open this thing and it will reverse the compiled code into readable Java code, and you can just read the code to see how it works. But first, let's see how this works on my phone, because you have to understand it's a game and you're going to cheat to win the game, the usual thing. So we find Flare Bear and drag it and drop it on the phone. So that's here in downloads. Flare Bear, I drag and drop it on the phone. It doesn't matter which phone you got. And here it is. This is Flare Bear. It is an imitation of these digital pets games that were popular. So make a new Flare Bear. My name is AA. I go. You have a bear. You can only do three things. You can feed the bear, you can play with the bear, and you can clean up after the bear. And there is some magic combination of these activities that will reveal the flag. So to understand that, you have to look in the code. So we look in the code that runs that app. And if you look at Dance with Flag, there's a Dance with Flag method down here in the FireEye apps, Flare Bear Dance with Flag. So let's get there and see how it looks. Okay, you've got this. Remember, as you talked about before, these are things. This is Android code written by Google. That's not interesting to look in. Here's Kotlin, which is some kind of library people put in apps for graphics or something. Here's the stuff written by the company, which in this case is FireEye, which bought Mandiant. And so that's here, and there's things called Flare Bear activities here. And here you see things with interesting names, like change happy, change image, change mass, clean, dance, dance with flag. And dance with flag is the thing that would reveal the flag you're looking for in this Capture the Flag contest. So what you see here is we want to, all right, string password equals get password. So let me see what my explanation here is so I can understand. Okay, so we're going to see that Dance with Flag, it extracts data from two resources, one called rawecstatic and one called rawecstatic2. It decrypts them using a password, and that's the flag we want. So it will reveal a flag, but that is when you see above this is set mood. So here is a test, which tests to see if certain conditions are true, and then if you are ecstatic, it will if you're not ecstatic, it will return. If you are ecstatic, it will dance with flag. So there's some condition of the bear called ecstatic, and we are trying to create that condition. That's how you win. Okay? Now, there are two conditions must be true, is happy and is ecstatic. So we now look at the is ecstatic method to find out what makes this thing ecstatic. They're alphabetical. Here's is ecstatic. So is ecstatic is very simple. The bear, and let me make notes of this in a text editor. This is what we're going to have to do. So to be ecstatic, we need mass 72 and happy 30. You need clean 0. That's what you must achieve in order to win the game. Now, all you have to do now is learn what the three buttons do: feed, play, and clean. So feed is here. When you feed the bear, it gets plus 10 mass. Okay, feed. It's plus 10 mass and plus 2 happy and minus 1 clean. All right, and the other thing you can do is play with the bear. So here's play, and you can see the code here that runs play. So play gives you minus 2 mass, plus 4 happy, and minus 1 clean. All right, and the third thing you can do is clean. And clean does 0 to mash. Let me make this thing fit on screen better. All right, 0 to mash, minus 1 happy, and plus 6 clean. All right, and this is all you need to solve the game. You want to achieve disk state 72, 30, and 0. You start with 0 on everything, and you just have to find a combination of these things that will get you there. So for example, obviously, you need to feed at least 8 times because you need to get your mass up to 80 and then come down. Then you play a few times. It looks, the first obvious thing I do, I feed 8 times. Then you need to lose 8 mass, so you play 4 times, and something like that. You figure out how, just have to figure out how many times you have to do these activities to show the flag. And so it shows you. You can use this reverse engineering technique. You can just read the Java code and figure out how the game works. So that's a fun one to play with. And that's all I wanted to do, showing you there. I'm going to stop.